Hello everyone, Texas Native here. We're going to do another cabin video. I've had a lot of suggestions and requests out there on the first couple of videos that I did. And so at this point I want to show you what I've done so far, taking into consideration some of those requests. Right here is our water station where we bring the water in. Normally, or used to, we'd put it into that one right there, but the whole structure's started to rot. It's about 9 years old. So opening weekend, gun season here for deer season here in Central Texas just is over. So we went ahead and put these cedar posts in the ground, set them in concrete, and set these 4 over here. So I'm going to do another water tower up there a little higher. And one of the guys got the idea to run this beam all the way across over here. So this is what our new deer hanging station is going to be. The tree that we used to hang from was a little too low, and the deer, we just can't get them up high enough off the ground. And also this one, the way it's spread out, will allow us to hang at least 3 if more than one hunter gets one at once. So this is work in progress, and I'm probably not going to do another video anytime soon. So the progress that I do, I'm probably going to post on the website, the Texas Native 00 blogspot.com. So you can see photos there and any other photos or pictures, and I'm going to put some plans out there too, my sketches, my rough sketches. So keep in mind they're just a rough draft of how we did the cabin. So if you want an idea of how to do it, maybe even estimate your own, go to the website and I'll have some stuff there for you. I've had a lot of requests for people wanting me to send them the Excel spreadsheet I use to guesstimate the initial cost and all. So that information is going to be there. So back here at the main area, we've redone the fire ring. The little rocks, they heat up and crack over time, so we've got some of these big ass boulders. I mean, these are big. I'm glad I didn't have to move them. A couple of the other guys did. And wood pile, we lost 2 or 3 trees right there. We've got a real bad problem, oak wilt down here. And then we've got a few more of those big old rocks. The outhouse, nothing's changed over there. The front of the cabin, nothing's changed here except I'm looking into putting on another deck. And remember, the distance from the back of the deck, or the back of the cabin all the way to this front of the deck is 32 feet, I believe. See, it's 24 to here and another 12. So yeah, 36 feet. So we're gonna do another deck, 36 feet down and 12 feet out. So the last time it rained, I went ahead and started digging for my little concrete pads. So this is about 8 feet out, 8 feet out. And I'm doing everything on 8-foot centers because I don't have a trailer. So it makes it easier to bring out the lumber, and I can just double them up to make the spans that I need. This span right here from the edge of the deck, from the edge of the cabin rather, out to there is going to be 12 feet. So I will have a little bit of a length issue as far as hanging out the back of the truck. So it'll make it real easy. My floor joist will just be 8 feet out here. And then I picked up another set of a chunk of material from somebody that was redoing a red cedar deck. And it just so happened to be just enough to do all this. So for now, I'm just going to build the deck. Maybe put a roof on it later on, not sure. There's even dreams of doing a big barbecue pit sort of with a stove pipe that goes through the roof. So you could come out here and barbecue at the outside when the weather's raining or whatnot. Oh yeah, and also down here, this is like the main entrance to the cabin. That's going to be, I don't know, for lack of better words, probably the grand entrance, if you will. So I'll probably span a big old beam across the top there and nip it off because it's kind of tall right now. But that's work in progress as well. Of course, we got the storage shed, and then we used some of the spare bricks we had laying around to make a little makeshift smoker. That'll be work in progress as well. So on the inside, not much has changed. I did do some electricity, and it's about a 15 watt solar panel on the roof, and I put it back in the corner over here so it's out of the way. There's a wire that runs up. I had to cut the wire and splice it because the wire that came with the solar panel wasn't long enough. But it's just a deep cycle marine battery, and I've got this box right here from Sportsman's Guide or on the website. I'll try to put a link into the video description. It has a couple of 12-volt cigarette lighters holes on the top, and then it's got your terminals on the outside so we can hook up a converter or inverter. Can't remember the actual term for it. And then there's a couple other connections over here on the back. The box is nice because of the connections on top of the box, but the plastic box itself is not tall enough. It needs to be a little bit taller, because once you hook up all those wires to the top of the box, it doesn't fit on there quite right. But still, it's better than nothing. A couple of the guys run CPAP machines during the night. Makes it a whole lot more quieter here with 10 guys in the room, and a couple of them aren't snoring anymore. So that works real nice. It runs a couple of machines, no problem, and then recharges during the day. And then we can run fans if we needed to, but we're also charging up cell phones and whatever, cameras and whatnot. And then the bunk room, the kids' room or whatever, the license plates room. I've added a few more license plates over time. And due to popular requests, I have removed the beer. It's not just for breakfast anymore. So that sign is no longer in here. And the whole reason it was here before was because it wouldn't fit in between the 16-inch center studs. It would fit on that one wall right there. So I took that out. So that's the only change here. And then we had an unwelcome visitor during the summer. A squirrel came in to my soffit vents up there and chewed a hole through and found his way in and made a nest inside the cabin. So we've gotten rid of him, and then we got up there and we put some heavier gauge wire. There's this hole right here. You can kind of see I just ate right through the screen. So we put some heavier gauge wire up there now to hopefully keep him out. So hopefully that old dude is gone. But here's my beer for breakfast. I had to put it in there. It won't fit anywhere else. I tell you, opening weekend, everybody brings booze and nobody drinks it all. There always seems to be leftovers. So I guess that's a good thing. So we have a stocked bar for this. I'm still going to do the water here. We're just not using this cabin as much as you would think, much as most people would think. You know, I don't live here. We only use it on the weekend during the winter, and the winters are very mild here in Texas. So we're just trucking in the water in these 5-gallon containers, and we just fill it up from there in the tiny little sink. Yes, people have mentioned you should upgrade that. It's too small, but once you get here and everybody puts all the cooking stuff, cooking for 10 people is tough. That's why we have double burners. You know, the people are, there's just a lot of stuff to cook. It's a real chore. Fireplace, stove, and a wood burning stove for heat, and then as mentioned before over here, a lot of people say, man, you're using too much propane, you ought to insulate the walls. And like I said, it's not that cold here, and we maybe go through a couple of propane cans in a weekend if it's super cold, but most of the time it's not. Well, anyways, that's the cabin update for now. Anything else will be on the website, I think. Later on, once I get the deck done over here, I may actually do another video. But for now, any little step-by-step updates are going to be on the website, TexasNative00@blogspot.com. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe for more hunting videos, and maybe some cabin stuff too. Thanks.